Hello, welcome back to another award-winning episode of the award-winning show with the record number of fewest subscribers and watchers ever. Tonight I'm joined by people, and together we will play a game. Last time you guys got some stuff, and that stuff did things. And now you're back in the hellish domain of Ohio. I think. I don't know. We don't know where you are. It's the mid. You're surrounded by corn. Could be anywhere. You're surrounded by corn stalks. You were when last we left you. You guys had just arrived. You had walked up. You'd seen some guys yelling at another guy who was holding a sack for some reason. And up on this giant wooden post in the middle of the cornfield was the creature that was killed last time you were here, Sawtooth Jack. And as you were standing there, he just kind of looked up at you. And that's where we ended. So you guys are with Ash and Scud. And they brought you here to give you to learn you up good on how to properly liberate or free a domain instead of destroying it or collapsing it. And that way the denizens still had a place to live, and the evil was also vanquished. So yeah, that's where you guys are now. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I'll just say to the sheriff, and I forget the other person that was here. He give you any trouble this year?
And that's when they seem to notice you for the first time, the three men arguing. As you look over, Lonnie, you recognize the one gentleman holding the sack. That's Richie's dad. Olsteen, your brother, grew up with Richie. They've been best friends, so you know their family pretty well. You recognize him right off the bat. You also recognize the sheriff and another gentleman who I don't think you guys have seen before. No, yeah, you have. He was the old farmer guy who wished you to come back the following year. And they seem to, as they recognize you recognize your presence for the first time, the sheriff, hands on his gun, and his other hand kind of rested against his hip. He turns towards you. You can see he's got a little bit of tobacco in his lip, and he takes a few steps towards you, and he says, "What are you doing here?"
Well, if I'm not mistaken, we were invited, were we not?
And he kind of looks back to the old farmer man. The old farmer man, leaning on his pitchfork, just kind of nods in confirmation, and the sheriff looks back at you. You running?
Sorry?
Y'all folks running tonight?
Oh. I mean, yes. I look at the group. I was under the impression that they already caught the thing, so I thought they were done. But I just look and say yes to the group.
As
Who's hanging? Who's hanging?
That would be. Do you remember the last time you were here in the Midwest?
I remember as Morgan, but Ash wouldn't.
Ash is unsure, but like
Yes.
you, the player, you're aware of who's hanging.
Yeah, I'm aware of the different characters.
Okay. Sheriff says, "Running's not here. Running's in town. Best go on get." Don't worry, you'll get your turn. He'll be with you soon enough. We're gonna let him down right quick.
That's fair. I just kind of like look at Ash, make sure like we don't know how to liberate people, so we don't want to mess this up. So Carmen's just kind of like, sure. Does that sound good to you?
So, I'm not trying to metagame or anything, but would Ash be able to recollect, just based off of previous experience, how he would have resolved a situation like this in the past?
Ash
Or him.
is still very short on context right now. Ash has basically just showed up. You're in a cornfield. There's some kind of creature hanging from a stake the same way a scarecrow would, and there's 3 guys just arguing, and one of them's mentioned to run. And that's pretty much what Ash gets, other than like the information that they gave you previously about the place. Did you guys kind of explain like in this explanation, did you guys explain to him like what people were doing or what the purpose of this night every year was?
Yeah, and I will go ahead.
No, that's it. I was going to kind of do a quick recap for myself too. This, where like we could divide into 2. We either prevent him from reaching the church, or we try to hunt him down. Some people did both at once, but that's right. The scarecrow guy that leaps down.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily want to be the one that kills it, because if you kill it, you turn into the scarecrow character.
That's what you guys learned last time. It's like so there's this group that has basically convinced or brainwashed the town. Every single year, this creature is born from the cornfield, and it has to make it to the church by midnight. If it does, then the town suffers great famine and catastrophe for the next few years. If somebody kills the thing before it reaches the church, that person is declared the winner, the victor. They are handsomely rewarded, and everybody every year, at least the men of the town, they want to be the winner every year. You guys found out that the winner, whoever kills this creature, then actually has to take its place the following year. You guys realize that because one of the gentlemen that you were running around with, his name was Richie. His brother won it the year before, and he found out that his brother was the creature. So this time around, after learning the truth, Richie kind of did it for his brother. He killed his brother so that his brother wouldn't have to suffer, and he is now in line for Sawtooth Jack, and that is who is currently hanging up on that post. I know it's been a long time since we've actually run this domain, 1 year, so welcome back.
And I missed most of it because I was not part of it.
You did miss the first half, that's true.
Yeah.
So welcome back.
That's back when you were spraying people in the face with mace.
Yeah.
So yeah, so all of that information passed along to Ash previously before you guys came here. If you want to give me just a quick, what would that be? Arcana? Give me an Arcana.
Sure.
That one's kind of hard because it's definitely not a nature thing. It's not really a perception thing.
24.
Oh yeah, okay. So you then you think that you're normally when liberating domains, it's because you're disrupting the status quo or you're disrupting the natural order, but in a safe way. So every single year, people want to see this thing killed before it reaches the church. Under threat of great catastrophe to the town, the disruption of the status quo would be then to maybe help the creature.
In responding to the farmer and the sheriff there, Well, no harm intended. We're just a little lost on our way into town. This is my first time. We will make our way there post haste.
You look different. No, you're new. You're new. What are you doing here? You and the robot man. What are you doing here? The farmer finally kind of speaks up after sizing you all up a little bit. You two weren't. No, you two weren't invited back. I invited back. Who were? Where's the fuzzy one?
Oh, too soon.
No longer with us, unfortunately.
He did something foolish.
And so you just thought that you could bring in any old buddy.
We thought backup could always be useful. Wait, I say that way more persuasively. We thought backup could always be more useful.
I'm going to actually try to play off how feeble and old I look. I mean, I look dead, I'm sure.
I lied. We brought no backup. We brought more burden.
It is also pretty dark. It is just before sunset. Light is very dim. The light is failing right now. So yeah, your deadness does just look like you're an old man.
It's not as if I can really affect the games too much.
Roll deception.
Charisma, my not strongest suit. All right, let's see. Deception. That would be a 12.
Interesting that y'all brought such an old man if he's not going to help you out none during the run.
Well, he was kind of a package deal, and I point at the robot.
Yes, I'm the one that really wanted to come, but there's no bunnies here. Right. So, go on then. Off you hobble. Somebody give me a perception check.
On it. Ooh, dirty 20.
As he's kind of urging you to, get on down the road, you start seeing light peeking through the stalks of corn behind them. And it's not the failing sunlight during sunset, although it does seem to be a very bright yellow.
Like headlights?
Flashlights?
Lights.
As you're looking, these lights seem to get brighter, and you hear this kind of distant hum growing louder and louder and louder. Lonnie, a hum that you recognize all too well as the sound of your brother's truck, as the sounds of snapping corn stalks begin filling your ears, and the three men turn around. I'm going to need dexterity saving throws. Everybody.
From all of us?
Yeah.
Net 20.
Natural one.
Oh.
Is this considered an evasion where I dodge out of the way?
Yes.
I would take half damage of whatever happens.
That's fantastic. So as this truck emerges from the cornfield, it drives straight past the post, running down the old farmer guy and the sheriff. Mordo, you're going to take 2 damage as everybody dives out of the way, but it just clips your leg as you dive past, sending you kind of on a spiral pattern through the air as you dive.
Was 2 already halved?
2 is already halved, yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Sorry.
That's still fine.
And then out of the truck comes a tall, standing gentleman with slicked back black hair. He pulls out behind him a machete and he stalks over to Richie's dad, who is now lying down on the ground. He pays all of you no attention, but he immediately goes over and starts yelling at Richie's dad. How could you? That kind of thing. He's very angry, and at the same time, Richie's dad is trying to calm him down. Hands up. Lonnie, that's your brother.
Is this
I was gonna ask.
Is this when Russell pops up on screen?
I'm waiting for Russell.
Surprise! No. Oh, okay.
I wish, but no. Russell was a big old butthead, and he didn't want to play Dungeons and Dragons with us anymore because he's too good for us, because he went and got himself a lady. And also he works just really hard and all the time. So between, the two things, like sustaining his living situation, being able to actually survive, and, the person that he loves most in the world, he has no room for people like us.
Well, that's not an excuse.
That's what I told him.
He could drag her with him.
That's what I told him.
It's harder than it looks.
He disagreed. Him being out of state makes it pretty difficult. So,
speaking of which, tell her we said hi, Robert.
Will do.
Where do you think I am?
Chopped liver is what you are.
Where?
You're more willing to play Dungeons and Dragons with us. That's what you are. Your brother Olsteen has jumped out of the truck and is now brandishing a machete.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that.
And has Ash shared with us the general gist of how this is supposed to go, or this is just something that Ash thought?
Just a thought that he had in his head. Things have kind of been happening, and he hasn't said much.
Would he recognize me if I were to engage?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Well, I just kind of want to see what he does to the dude then.
Guys, let's get our popcorn as we watch Lonnie reunite with her brother and see how it goes.
How many of them are there, George?
After the farmer and the sheriff got run over by the truck, now it's just Olsteen, Richie's dad, and Richie up on the post.
So the farmer and the sheriff, they're gone.
Consider him dead.
Okay.
Oh no! I only took 2 damage. How did that happen?
Well,
I pushed them
you
in the way
dodged.
so that way the truck was kidding.
You dodged and they didn't.
Okay.
I'm going to address Scud. I see he's the strongest one, and he has an axe. Or anybody else who's nearby. Quick, my friends, we must get him down from the post.
Should we intervene in the conflict currently taking place before us?
No.
Indeed.
Ah, yes. Okay, and he kind of stalks over, heavy footsteps in the dirt, and he grabs Olsteen by the back of his collar, and he just kind of lifts him up.
No, the other one.
No. I was ending a conflict. I thought you wanted me to end a conflict.
Lonnie wanted to watch it unfold. But...
Oh, Lonnie, I'm so sorry. You wanted to watch this one kill the other one. I apologize. Here we go. My apologies, good sir. And he puts Olsteen back down. And as he hears Scud call you Lonnie, he seems distracted away from Richie's dad, and he kind of looks around Scud at you. Lonnie?
Yeah.
I
was gonna let them kill you, or I was gonna let you kill him, and then engage.
You look different.
Cooler. Older.
Yeah. And as he says, yeah, he just walks straight towards you. He drops to his knees and he just embraces you in a big hug. And his head rested on your shoulder. He says, I've missed you so much.
Yeah, because we saw he was dead, right?
Who,
Yeah.
Olsteen?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
I thought. Okay.
Quick, let us release the young man on the pole.
What are you doing here? No, hold on, Ash. This could be important. Maybe I have to lift him up again. What are you doing here, Lonnie?
I explained to him why we're there.
Because you were invited back.
Yeah, sure.
For the run?
Well,
Are you running?
we are here to liberate the whole place rather than just an individual this time.
That.
Corvin, I like you, and I've been cool with you. I'm genuinely pleased to see you again, but I don't know what that means, so I need you to be very clear with me about what you're doing here. Are you here for Richie, or are you here for something else?
You can say that. We're here to try to change the status quo. How, I don't know.
Well, I know how, because I'm going to do it. And if you want to help me, you can help me. Because I don't think I can do it alone.
I mean, if you have any ideas, I don't know exactly much about the status quo here, so
Great. And he goes over, and as he's walking by Richie's dad, he looks down at him, and he says, "You've been a disappointment for the last 2 years, old man. If you want any kind of redemption, you're going to stand up and you're going to come with us." And then he continues walking. There's a ladder perched up against the back of the post, and Richie climbs this ladder and begins untying the ropes that are holding Sawtooth Richie up to the post. And when they've untied, Richie falls just into a weakened clump in the dirt. And Olsteen jumps down the ladder, and he kind of helps him up and helps him get steady, helps him to his feet, leans him against the post. Me and Richie, we're going to burn this place down. We're going to burn it all down. No more dead sons.
Might I throw another idea your direction?
You terrify me, but yes.
I have that effect on people. So, from the little I gather here, this is a cycle every year where a young man catches the creature and then it resumes the following year as your friend. For us to liberate this realm and to end it forever, we must help your friend Richie, by my reckoning, reach his destination.
That's what I aim to do.
I guess we can prove that this is all a myth. Or, it proves it's true, but it's at least changes something.
It could go either two ways. It could either work or just send everyone to oblivion. Either work with me.
I'm far more comfortable with oblivion.
Guys, that's actually such a load off. Like, either we're not disappointing him. Like, this is great.
What about you, old man? You coming? You gonna make your sons proud, or are you gonna lay here in the dirt? And Richie's father stands up. I'm coming. I'm coming. Good. Olsteen goes back to his truck and he pulls out two things. He pulls out one more machete. He hands it to Richie's dad. And he pulls out a leather jacket. Matching his, he walks over to Richie and he says, "I've been saving this for you. And Richie, now the skeletal, thin-fleshed, giant-headed visage of what he once was, puts it on. And then he picks up the old farmer's pitchfork. And he doesn't say anything, but his teeth grind together. And he reaches into a recently sewn up hole in his chest. And he pulls out a bunch of candy bars. And he hands them out to everybody.
I'm gonna eat mine.
Save that. That's the equivalent of one good berry.
Oh, okay. Whatever that means. I don't know what that is.
When you eat that, you get 1 health point.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I don't eat it.
Cool. Well, I'm driving us back into town. If anybody wants a ride, jump in.
What is the strategy for all this?
Man, I'm going to level with you. I don't have one. I honestly thought I'd be dead by this point, but darned if I wasn't going to try. So I'm going to drive Richie into town. And we're going to get to the church. And we're going to kill as many people as we need to along the way.
What is the expected start time of the hunt here? Will we be early? Will they not expect us?
It actually just started.
Oh. Well then.
That was it. That was sundown just now.
Well, I might have a bit of help when we get into town.
Bit of help.
Yes.
You got a pen pal or something?
No. Well, they're going to be looking for him, and if I make him impossible to see, that's going to make it a bit easier to smuggle him in.
All right. Well, I'll take any help that I can get.
What if we create a diversion? Get as many of them away from the cathedral. I'm going to use oldie terms. Cathedral as possible.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if we try to make somebody look like him, maybe.
Maybe.
I could look like him, I think, depending on how humanoid he is.
I was just going to drive straight through town in my truck. I don't know if you've noticed from the past few minutes, but people don't stand up well to a truck driving 40 miles an hour.
I don't know what any of that means.
Truck.
Yes?
It's very fast. You have to hold on really tight. It's faster than a horse.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining, gentlemen.
Okay, can you guys remind me about this part? I'm so sorry. I was hoping to shout things for a person. I remember the needing to stop the scarecrow-y bad guy dude. What? I don't remember the purge like antics so much. Actually, it's kind of coming back to me because we were hiding in like a basement or something, weren't we?
There was a guy who was charging money to hide people into a basement.
Yeah.
You guys did not pay him money.
No, we didn't.
So you guys did not go to the basement.
But can you remind me what's with the purge stuff happening?
That is every year. All the young men in town are forced to go on the run to kill Sawtooth Jack.
Right.
Yeah.
So why are we trying to run over everybody with a truck?
Because you are trying to get Sawtooth Jack to the church, and
Because it's
everybody
Richie.
else is going to try and kill him. They're going to try and stop you.
Because Richie's Sawtooth Jack now.
Okay, and I can't make myself look like Sawtooth Jack and just take off somewhere because I'm a changeling.
You are a changeling. I have to warn you, though, that would mean that everyone in town is trying to kill you.
The day more or less became no more. Sorry, much less. Okay, we'll keep that as plan.
Yeah, keep
B,
that as
okay.
plan B, but I don't want you to be like, this is
Like
a good
plan F.
idea. And then when people start attacking you to kill you, it'd be like, oh no, what?
And as a boss once said, don't do anything foolish.
That's
Yeah,
why this
but
is plan
who
F,
listens to
foolish.
that?
The evil guy.
The bad guy, the evil guy said not to do it. I thought he was bluffing.
No,
He
sorry,
looked
I meant the
like he was
evil
bluffing.
guy listened to it and ran away.
Okay, cool. We'll keep that for later. Just up our sleeves.
Cool. Bradley, thank you for volunteering for this. I am sending you the character sheet for Richie.
Okie dokie.
Let me know if you have any questions, because I do kind of put things into shorthand because it doesn't all fit when I'm writing it down. So if you need to ask for clarification, please do so. I have it right here and I can provide any clarification that you need. Also, Bobbert, I'm going to send you a stat block for Richie's dad. Bradley, I've also sent you a stat block for Ollie.
Or
Okay.
sorry, who?
Ollie Olsteen, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Richie called him Ollie in the last game.
So I snorted.
Is my wife laughing at me again?
No, Robert's trying to convince me that was a really good idea for me to just take on their persona. I was like, you just don't want to be the only character that got killed off in this game.
It is a really good idea, and that's prime utilization of your changeling
Yeah.
species. But I also I don't want you to do it and then be like, oh wait, why am I being attacked by 50 townspeople?
This was a part
More,
of it?
I got you. I got
That's
you.
a
Do your
small
thing. I
town.
got you.
Do the
How
foolish.
tough can 50 people be? We got
I know, that's a small town.
No, that's a portion of the town. They can't all be in the same vicinity at once.
Because
It's
the
a
buildings are so
big
small.
town. There's hundreds of people. There's hundreds of young men doing the run every single year, and they're all competing.
It's a big town. There's hundreds of people.
The hundreds. You know what?
Sorry.
Okay. That's the show, everybody. I'm exasperated, and I can't do this anymore.
Do you need a roots beer? I can bring you a roots beer.
Olsteen hops in the truck. Richie Sawtooth hops into the back of the truck because he's now too tall to fit in the cab. Olsteen
Join the
motions for Lonnie to hop into the middle of the bench seat, and then Richie's dad just kind of assumes that he gets shotgun, leaving the other four of you, Ash, Corvin, Mora, and Scud, to join Richie in the bed of the truck.
Woo!
I follow it. Woo!
Yes. Revels! And Richie begins driving. He drives out of the field. It's kind of a rocky start as he... Dang it, yes. Olsteen drives out of the field. Thank you. Out of the field. It's a very bumpy ride as he gets out of the field, through the dirt, down this kind of like gutter down the side that separates the field from the road, up onto the road, and he makes a left, and he begins driving straight toward town, first slowly, and then he begins to speed up just to kind of ease you guys into it.
I am going to cast, while this is going on, I'm going to cast a 3rd level Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay. Mage armor is not concentration, right?
No, I do not believe so.
Armor of Agathis isn't concentration, is it?
Nope.
It's been
Especially-
such a hot minute since I've played a warlock. I do not remember that spell much. I remember what it does. It's a good one. Okay. Does anybody else do anything on their way in?
Yeah, well, when we actually see the buildings, I'm going to cast invisibility on Richie to see if it actually holds.
The invisibility does take to Richie. He becomes invisible.
I don't have anything. I turn to Corvin and I say a sentence in Elvish. Look what I can do. And that's all I can do. I don't have any cool magic.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty fluent.
Thanks, Corvin. You speak Elvish, right? I assume.
I do speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, okay.
Lonnie, I'm glad you're back. Are you gonna stick around, or will you be leaving after this?
That's a deep question.
Oh, that makes me so sad. I turned to Corvin and Elvish. This is so awkward.
You could come with us, especially if we destroy this place.
Yeah, maybe. Let's just see what happens, huh?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm not gonna have to kill him, am I?
I don't know. It's really I don't know what's going to happen in this time around. I really
don't believe you.
Here's what I do know. I do know that after this very heartwarming moment, where Olsteen is now taking in his sister that he hasn't seen for a year, and he's seeing her new face, new stature, more confidence. She seems strong. She seems independent. She seems like she's been doing very well for herself, and he has this moment of pride and also sorrow that he missed the past year of your life. And his eyes are off the road just for that moment. And everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
No, God.
As
Why do I
loud
love
bangs, like loud explosions, fill the air. There's now the shrieking sound of metal grinding against metal. Sparks fill the air around on either side of the truck, and without its tires inflated, the truck, after a moment of skidding, goes tumbling over itself, but over tea kettle. And
I'm going to use evasion. Because I got another stupid one.
I also need saving throws from Richie.
Oh, yep.
And Scud. Please just differentiate.
What was Richie's base?
Scud has an 18, and Richie's father has a...
Richie's father is buckled up.
He's smart.
Boo.
Yeah, they do not need dexterity. I guess Lonnie didn't need a dexterity saving throw either, but they remain in the cab. They are not thrown from the truck as it
14 for
tumbles
Richie.
over itself. 14 for Richie?
Yeah.
18
Excellent.
for Scud.
If anybody cares, I'm trading out my 20 die.
So
I can't.
Ash, Scud, Richie, all kind of, when they're flying through the air, they're able to land in a manner where they're able to roll, absorbing much of that damage. They only take 1 damage as they hit the pavement. Everybody else, with the exception of Lonnie, Olsteen, and Richie's dad, you're going to take 2 damage. And I'm sorry, Corvin, I need a concentrate.
15.
15. Ooh. Richie remains invisible. Here's
Sorry, guys, for being so adored.
where here's where you are. This is
That's cute.
you guys might recognize 2 of you might recognize a little bit of this map. Why is this sideways? It doesn't matter. You have all landed By the way, the red robed dead wizard is Ash.
I'm guessing that's me.
That's what he said.
Is Ash, yeah.
Cool.
Richie is invisible, so I will not put him on the map right now.
Wait,
and
you
then,
should use your finger sack like you're putting him on the map.
Oh, because he's invisible?
Yeah. There he is.
And then the three of you are just off camera over here because you're still in the truck. And you guys look up and you see jumping over these walls
A bunny.
and this fence leading into town are a large group of young men wielding an assortment of weapons. Some of them are carrying clubs, baseball bats. Another one of them has a machete. And they begin walking towards you. One of them puts his hand up, kind of like, "What are you guys doing?" And as he approaches, he even says, "What are you doing out here?"
Says the guy with the machete.
Yeah, says the guy with the machete. "What are you doing out here? We set that trap for the sheriff, and we just wasted it on you. What are you doing?"
He's dead. Oh, I'm not even out there. Never mind.
Was the trap's intention to kill the sheriff?
That sheriff is a pain in the butt every single year, punching us, pushing us around. You know how hard it is to do anything in this town? And then not even every year, just throughout the year. The sheriff is just a horrible person. So yeah, we were going to use tonight to make an accident happen.
Well, boy, do I have good news for you. Already happened.
What do you mean?
He got hit by a truck.
Oh.
The truck you just flipped.
Shh, I cover Lonnie's face.
Lonnie's still in the
I
truck.
know.
Lonnie's still in the truck. And actually, during this conversation, Richie, dang it, Olsteen and Richie's father are recovering dazed, and they are unbuckling themselves and climbing out of windows and the door if they can get it open. What'd you do? You ran him over? You ran the sheriff over?
I didn't run him over. I watched him get run over.
Well, that sounds easier. That sounds easier than what we did. Like, okay, who ran him over?
I ain't no snitch.
Snitches get stitches, don't you know?
We this is notably like this is Olstein's truck, right? that we just have flipped over.
Right before you started talking, I was gonna be like, "Oh, he as he kind of looks behind you, he recognizes the old black polished pickup, and he says, "That's Ollie's."
Sure is. And then I go to the front of the truck and I just, with my shirt, just kind of like start rubbing at it.
Is Ollie Olsteen? Are you in there? And Olsteen starts climbing out. Are you okay, man? Who are these people? And you see him kind of look around as if he's trying to locate something. Friends? You said you didn't want to team up for the run, and now you got friends? One of them's an old man. One of them's what is that, a kid? Like, what are you doing, man?
Is she still stuck in her car seat? I'll go get her out.
She's climbing out. And then as Richie's dad also climbs out, the guy goes, "Oh, 2 old men. So we're not good enough for you, though, huh?"
We did kind of force ourselves onto him this year. We did work with him last year, but we kind of ran into him after he ran into, the sheriff.
Much like Ollie's truck, we didn't take no for an answer.
Okay.
Don't think about it.
So, do you guys want to? Join us? Do you need more people?
I think we were headed to just watch the church. Were you guys planning to go hunt actively?
After we killed the sheriff, yeah, we want to kill Sawtooth. Yeah, somebody's gonna. I'd like it to be me.
We were going to be doing more of the protecting thing this year, I thought. I kind of just look at Ollie to see if he if he's like taking the hint.
The guy you just told that to goes protecting, and Ollie kind of side eyes you,
The church, so he doesn't reach it.
and he just kind of shakes his head, and the guy sees it. Were you gonna protect that thing?
The church? I'm sorry? What?
We're
Can Lonnie
protecting
try
the
to
church.
convince him? Can Lonnie try to convince him that to protect her since she's she can pretend to be a child
Yeah,
and
go
I'm
for it.
scared? Do I have to roll
Roll-
anything?
Yeah, roll deception
Okay.
as you try to convince him that you're the one they're protecting.
I want to hear.
I did
your
say
kid
church,
voice.
right? I was
No,
making
yeah.
sure. Okay.
15.
Big border. I'm so scared.
I'm so scared.
And you can feel an air of tenseness fall over everybody as Olsteen glares at this guy, and the guy glares back at Olsteen. All the guys behind this dude that you've been talking to kind of look at each other from behind their Halloween masks. And you see grips tighten on clubs and machetes and baseball bats. And roll initiative.
Come on. Is that not convincing enough?
Quick, get in the truck. It worked before. Oh, now I roll high.
Ugh.
As a great Jedi once said, this is where the fun begins.
Corvin is a 5. Mora is a 23. 11 for Ash. Lonnie is a 7. How about Scud and Richie? 7 for Richie.
Has anybody ever had Count Chocula cereal before?
I just got the Blueberry ones just because of the Jim Henson box.
Got you. It's a problem.
Is it good?
I like it. Calvin has discovered he really likes it too, so that's kind of been our dessert the last few nights.
Nice.
Except then I bought Oreo flavored
what's
Oreos. I haven't tried those yet.
I had never tried it, but I needed the Jim Henson box. So.
Yeah.
Robert, I need an initiative for Scud and Richie's dad.
Oh, yep, cool. Scud is at 9. Richie's dad is at 17.
I want to take off my hoodie because it's warm. But that seems like effort. How are you guys doing?
Doing great.
It's good. How's the
So-
weather up where you are, Lonnie?
Chilly, I think? I don't know. I did leave the house today. I don't remember, though. Let's see.
What's the weather supposed to be like for us tomorrow? Because I would like for it to be chilly, but I doubt it.
Okay,
89. Okay.
we're going to go back to our map. And
Ash, I'm just saying, if you're the one in the red, you kind of remind me of Princess Buttercup.
and this guy's gonna rush forward.
Not on my watch.
Oh, you know what? I need Ollie down there. This is Ollie. This is Richie's dad. And Lonnie. And this guy's going to run up. And he is going to swing at Ollie with a machete.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
an 11 hit Olsteen.
It does not.
All right. Olsteen brings his machete up with a clang to bat away the other guy's machete. And that's when all of these guys are going to rush forward. Clumsily. Another guy is going to take a swing with his club at Olsteen for a natural 20.
Yep, that's going to hit.
That's only going to be 7 damage, though, because I rolled really low. And he's just going to catch Olsteen in the side of the leg with his club. And then the guy in the very back, he's the only one who gets the bright idea to pick up and throw a rock, which he's going to chuck at Ash. Does a 16 hit you, Ash?
It meets.
You take 4 damage as this rock beans you right in the skull.
Meh.
And that's going to open it back up. We're going to start with Mora.
Yeah.
Your go. Well, I should
Cool.
probably face you the right way.
Step 1, face opponent.
Turn around.
Step 2, analyze if anybody is close enough that I could get sneak attack advantage.
Yes.
Step 3, success. Which one is it?
There,
Is it that?
as you, I know it's kind of hard to see because he's wearing all black, but this is Olsteen.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's surrounded by a bunch of
Okay.
buttholes.
Which one looks the buddiest?
They're
Of
all
them.
buttholes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my
I'm-
psionic blades because I'm assuming I can still do that if Corbin's casting magic.
I'm gonna change out Olstein's mini. It's too dark. Now he's gold. Can people see that better?
He's
Yeah.
easier to differentiate for sure.
Yay!
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does in fact hit.
I thought you were about to say doesn't, and I was like, well, then I quit and I get out of this realm. Okay, and then that's going to be. Oh, roll dice, roll dice. That's going to be 21 damage.
Okay. You're throwing a dagger.
One of my psionic blades.
Your psionic blade, it flies through the air with the expertise of somebody who knows what they're doing and how to kill with what they have.
That's me.
Against a guy who is armed with no more than a club and a clown mask on Halloween.
Well, these
and
creepies
very-
got to go.
You bury it right in his eye and he goes down.
And then I throw my other blade at the next guy.
All right.
Does a 21 hit.
It does.
Success. And then I shall roll. This time it'll be much less. And it's going to be. Oh, is much less. 4.
4 damage.
Yeah. I
Okay.
rolled a 1 for damage.
All right. And it catches this guy, your psionic blade. You throw this one with your left hand. And it's still a little sore from the tumble that you just took out of the truck. Your muscle twinges just a little bit. You still catch him, but you catch him like in the shoulder instead of in the eye socket. and he groans heavily.
And I yelled, "That was with my left hand!"
Yeah.
To intimidate him.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. This is going to put it at Olsteen.
All right. Does Olsteen have a little knife, aka dagger?
He actually has a switchblade, so yes, the equivalent of a dagger.
Okay. Then he's going to pull out his switchblade, swing with his machete at the one to his north.
All right.
9, I don't think it's going to hit.
It does not.
Another machete strike, 22 for the one to the north. Dealing 9 slashing.
22 hits for 9 slashing.
Yep.
All right.
And then switchblade into the same guy, 23 to hit.
That
for
does
7
hit.
piercing.
For 7 piercing. So the first attack, he's able to parry it away, but then Ollie very quickly, turns, shifts, and comes in with a quick backhand swipe, catching him across the shoulder and then stabbing him in the abdomen with his switchblade, which he was able to hide up until this point. The thugs. The guy who was just attacked by Ollie, he's going to take another swing with his. He's going to miss, and then he's going to try and come in from above, and he's going to miss that one as well. The guy next to him. Oh, my goodness. Is going to swing, and Olsteen is going to immediately parry that one. And then this guy is going to just come in and punch Olsteen right in the face for a meager 2 damage.
All right.
This guy, seeing an easy target, is going to rush past Olsteen, who's already taken on 2 people, and he's going to attack the old man.
No,
Does a 12 hit?
it does not.
And he's going to swing haphazardly with his baseball bat. He's untrained, unrefined, and very stupid, and he misses you completely. These 2 in the back, though, this one's going to take off running. And this guy's going to follow. Pretty sure they're the only ones who saw that, who really paid attention and saw that guy that Mora killed, and they are just gonna hightail it while they can. Richie's dad.
All right, where's he at?
He's the old guy with a book right here.
Okay, I'm gonna have him run up and help Olsteen by flanking the dude who's next to him. And then he's going to attack with a scimitar, a machete, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. And 21 to hit.
It'll hit.
That's going to be 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
That would be 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's going to be 6 damage.
All right.
Oh, I was having him go and help Olsteen up ahead.
Yeah, he's flanking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool deal.
And that'll actually bring it to Ash.
All right. Ash is going to reach over and use the dissolution cantrip. And he's just going to go and pat the guy on the shoulder right in front of him.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's going to be 12 force damage.
All right. So dissolution, that what is it? He makes, is that like disintegrate?
Pretty much just reduces him to his molecular level. I just touch him and the guy just disintegrates in front.
So you reach over to this guy who just got attacked by Richie's dad, and you just pat him on the shoulder, and his leather jacket begins to dissolve. And as it dissolves away, you can then see his shirt beneath beginning to dissolve, and then you can see the flesh beneath that beginning to dissolve. And he looks at it. He doesn't seem like he's in pain at all, but he looks down. He sees it all dissolving away. He sees his arm fall away from his body. His chest begins dissolving a little bit, and he begins to just scream.
Ew.
Anything else, Ash?
It's okay. We're liberating you.
Do not
Is that-
resist.
Should we have gotten him to define what liberating means before we let him join us? Like,
Ash, is
Really
that
not
it?
that much different.
sorry,
That's all I got.
Scud.
All right, Scud, we're
Just
Scud.
Robert 3 times in a row.
Where?
Scud is the big beefy guy right here.
All right, the big beefy guy. He's going to run up and help Olsteen on the other side. First, he's going to rage. How would Scud look like when he's raging?
So Scud, before moving, he looks back to he kind of, well, he doesn't look back. He kind of like shrugs, like, here we go again, and he goes, I guess it's turbo time. And you can hear kind of this whirring start to come from within his construct body, his warforged body. You can hear what sounds like a distant tea kettle beginning to whistle, and you see metal plates becoming just kind of shooting out from within slots, kind of covering his more wooden areas. The wooden areas that you do see, you can see they begin to expand slightly as if a great pressure is coming from within. And then Scud just he lets loose this very mechanical roar as it's turbo time.
It's turbo time. Sweet. I'm going to have him run over and help Olsteen on the other side. Cool. And he's going to go and attack that guy. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I got to find a D12. I never use D12s. So.
I love D12s. I think they're my favorite die.
Pardon me while I find a D12.
Do you need me to roll it for you? I'll do it.
I mean,
Here we go.
if you want.
It's an 8 on the die.
Cool. So that would be 16 damage.
16 damage to that dude.
All right,
And
I found it.
in one smooth stroke, Scud just relieves this adolescent teenager's head from his body. He's a senior in high school. He had his chance.
He peaked.
I yell over to our Ash
did.
yells over. Excellent liberating, Scud. Anyways, I mean he's gonna march right up to the other guy and do another attack. I found a D12.
All right.
And that's going to be 17 to hit.
It is.
And that is going to be 14 damage.
Damage. All right.
And oh, by the way, while he's doing that attack, I should have remembered, but he's going to give health to Olsteen for temporary
Okay.
health. He's going to do 3d6s. And that's going to be Olstein's going to receive 7 temp health.
So as Scud stalks forward toward his second victim, Olsteen feels reinvigorated and re-energized by watching this near massacre.
And that's going to end Scud's turn.
Is he gonna? Oh, he's already attacked the other guy. The other guy, seeing Scud just eliminate his friend, kind of is able to back away, but very clumsily, catching only the edge of Scud's blade. Lonnie.
Saha.
You are muted,
Yeah.
good sir.
You're
You
still
are muted. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
Here, I can be her voice for her. I don't know why. Please hold.
That's an excellent impression. I think spot on.
Thanks.
While she troubleshoots that, we're just going to go ahead and keep on rocking. Richie is up next.
So what is Richie's mindset? Is he feel like he's compelled to go towards the church? Does he still have autonomy?
You know, you don't know.
Well, I need to know because I'm the one that needs to determine what he does.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I get so used to you asking as Corvin. So Richie retains all memories of his past. So he knows what's happened before last year's run, and he's even been completely aware this past year as he's been buried beneath the earth in the cornfield. Being somebody who figured out the secret of what's been happening, he's spent that year attuning himself to the earth, which has given him the abilities and power over his domain that he has on the character sheet that I sent you. So he's also of the mind that, yeah, he needs to reach the church, not just because of the fact that he wants to live like all the other sawtooths that have tried to make it to the church over the past years. But now it's more of a, this can't continue and it's going to stop with me motivation.
All right. Knowing that, does he feel like anger? Like basically, I'm because he can't attack, or else he reveals himself. Would he feel anger and want to try to fight these people, or would he want to just try to hide nearby?
I mean, so he has agreed to the invisibility, right? So that is kind of tough. This is a battle that is going your way. There's only 2 guys left right now. You made short work of them. So right now, I would say, while he is angry and he doesn't like just standing by, and he will get involved if/when he needs to. Right now, he does see invisibility as the best chance at moving forward unseen.
Right.
However, 2 guys did just take off.
He will then just try to scout ahead. Like he'll probably go like near the building, and just see if he can see where they're going.
Okay. So yeah, as he moves kind of around the scuffle to see where those other 2 guys are running off, they're running straight off down the road, straight into the outer residential areas. I don't know, Lonnie, are you audible?
I don't know, am I?
Yay!
I don't know, are you?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know, am I?
This is so fun. Let's do it for the next hour.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you. So those two punks, they are running off toward town.
Okay. Would I, if I were to conjure my animals, would I be able to send some?
Do you
At
have
them?
a distance limit on your conjure animals? Like if you get so far away, do they become no more?
I just have their speed information. Let me look.
What's their speed?
40 feet.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, let's let Richie finish did Richie want to take any actions, or was he just scouting?
He was just scouting.
Okay. And he doesn't want to do anything else?
Yeah, he can't without revealing himself. So
Cool. Just making sure. Yeah, so you would be able to conjure some animals to see if they could track these guys down.
Okay. I shall do that. And we have
All right.
2 guys left on with us.
2 guys with you and 2 guys running scared.
Okay, I'll conjure all 8 wolves, and I'll keep 4 with us, and I'll send 4.
Okay. Where would you like the 4 with you?
Within 5 feet of each other. Otherwise,
Yes, but where?
I don't-
You don't care as long as they're within 5 feet. They're within 5 feet. They're within 5 feet. And then how about the other 4? Where do you want them?
with the dudes.
Running after the dudes?
Yeah.
You're going to conjure these guys. Just to kind of show like where they're going. And they immediately just take off using all of their movement to hunt those guys down.
Nice.
I'm going to remove them just so that we don't think that they're still there. Okay, so the ones that you just summoned, what are they doing?
They're gonna do their bite.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Do you want all the damage together?
No, one at a time is fine.
Okay, so that one's gonna do 6 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna do the guy on the south first. Oh dang! And actually, 6 will do it. Your first wolf jumps up, bites into his throat, and goes down on top of him. The guy lets out a gurgled scream that quickly goes silent as your wolf just rips out his throat.
That's my boy.
He's dead.
Or girl. I don't know.
And then that last guy.
Yes. So the second wolf does a 9 hit.
9 does not hit.
Okay. Does it? 19 again. So 6 damage for the third wolf.
Okay.
And then the last one does a 10 hit.
It does not.
Okay. Then that's it.
All right. So this guy, overwhelmed by Scud on one side of him, Olsteen right beside him, and now being flanked by wolves that have just appeared out of nowhere, is able to remain alive through these barrage of attacks, but you can see him slowly start to break. You can see his eyes wide with terror. You can see a scream building in his throat that just can't get past the knot. It can't come out. Like his throat is blocked in horror, and it is Corvin's turn.
all right.
Well,
Then
Lonnie
I'm
didn't
gonna
get
go
it.
in. Oh yeah, Lonnie gets a turn.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Lonnie.
Well, we don't have any more bad. Or is the bad guy still there? He didn't die.
Yeah, it's the blue guy.
How much? Can you tell me how much he needs to die?
Not much.
Okay. Then
He looks horrible. People are not usually attacked by great axes and wolves in the span of 6 seconds. He's not trained for this.
Then I'm going to use my poison spray.
Do you need to be close to him for that?
Does 12 hit?
You froze. Do you need to be close to him for that?
Great. Of course, I have no idea. Hold on. Of course, I didn't write that down. Probably.
Give me a sec.
Looks like it has 30 feet range.
Okay. Of course.
Does it hit anybody within the same vicinity? Like, is it a cone? Is it a line? Or is it like a ball that she can
That's
hurl?
acid. That's acid, something or other. This one is, I think, just one thing. Yeah,
Okay.
Just one person.
Perfect. So, yeah, a 12 does hit.
Okay. So that would be 6 damage.
6 damage. The acid splatters into his face, and his skin it melts through his Halloween mask, his plastic Halloween mask that he got at the local Piggly Wiggly, and it begins melting into his flesh. His face becomes just a disgusting blob of melted plastic and skin. And now it's Corvin.
All right. Corvin is going to go ahead and say, "That is not a good look on you." And I'll use Vicious Mockery. Wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to let you know right now it's a 4.
All right. That's going to be 6 psychic damage.
And as he screams, the mask is melting onto his face. He's screaming in shock. He's screaming in pain. And these words fill his mind, the last words that he will ever comprehend, basically telling him he's ugly now. And he dies.
I can honestly say that's the first time I've seen somebody die from vicious mockery.
I don't think it is. I mean, maybe. I have also not been keeping track, so who knows? The wolves have caught up with these guys. Hold on, this is very tedious. The wolves have caught up with these guys.
Good.
And as the wolves approach, they turn to fight. They're going to start taking swings. Natural 20 for the first wolf.
Oh, okay.
5, 11, 13. Nope. 13, 15 damage.
Well, that kills one of them.
All right. And the second wolf, 14.
Oh my god. Yep.
All right. That's going to be 7 damage.
Dead.
And as each of them turn around and begin swinging at these wolves, which they've really only see as giant dogs. Wolves are not indigenous here. They immediately begin screaming. The residential neighborhoods at the edge of town are just behind them. It's separated by no more than a wire fence, and they begin screaming toward that area, and they're just yelling for help as they're trying to fend off these wolves.
Can my wolves attack me?
Not right now, because it's going to be Mora's turn. Oh, hey, she's gone. Olsteen's turn.
All right. Olsteen is going to go ahead and let's see what his movement is. 30 feet. So he's going to go ahead and move up 30 feet.
All right.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And with disadvantage, throw a dagger at one of them. Or his switchblade. For 22 for 4 piercing.
That's disadvantage?
Oh, that's a good point. 12 is the disadvantage.
That still hits.
For 4 piercing.
Awesome. Which one are you throwing it at? The top or the bottom?
The south one, the bottom one.
South it is. Cool. All right. Now that Moore is back, it's Moore's turn.
They're so far away.
They are so far away. They ran.
They did
tried.
run. Can I move up 30 feet?
Yes, you can. You can now barely see yourself on the map.
Okay. And is it 60 feet that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach them by throwing them anything.
You can, but it would be at disadvantage.
All right, let's do it.
That's what Olsteen just did.
Yeah, okay. Step 1 is a 25. But at
Yep,
disadvantage, it becomes
Oh.
a disadvantage. It becomes a 9.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It flies. You're very concerned about maybe hurting Lonnie's wolves, and it flies over. It
Okay.
flies just a little wide.
I pull out my second one, and that is a 13. And then the other is a 21.
A
Does a
13 will hit.
Ah, yay! That's gonna be roll this dice. Plus 3 is 13 damage. Take a pick.
The south or the north one?
Who's, I don't know, the north.
Okay. All right. Richie's dad.
He's just gonna move. Yeah, he's just gonna move forward.
Okay.
In like a dashing motion, but he's not gonna actually throw anything.
Is
he's
he
gonna
going
pick-
to dash?
Yeah, he's gonna dash.
Okay.
He's old.
And then that's-
Can't multitask.
And then your other two characters, starting with Ash and then Scud.
Ash is gonna move forward his full movement, 30. And both dudes are still standing, aren't they?
Both dudes are still standing.
Cool. I am been dying to use this. I'm going to cast a 4th level magic missiles for a total of 6 darts from my wand. And that will be 4 damage for each dart. And I'm going to divide it between, so 6 are 3 darts to one, 3 darts to the other. So each one is
So
going to
12
take
and 12.
12 damage, 12 force damage each.
All right, these your magic missile darts. They streak through the night air and they begin smashing into the chests of these young men, these punks. There's a hole in one of their leather jackets now. He doesn't seem happy about it. How about Scud?
Scud is going to, he's going to run forward. And he's going to, he only has a mithril great axe. So yeah, he's going to, he's going to dash. I'm going to have him dash. They're still
All right.
standing after both taking 12 damage? Oofda.
Yes, they are.
All right. Well, that ends all 3 turns.
All right. Lonnie,
Yeah.
wolves first.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the rest of my wolves catch up, is that their turn?
They would need to use their action to dash in order to catch up. So yes.
Okay. Just bring them on up then.
All right. There. These guys are here and here. Okay, and then your other two?
Starting at the top, I guess, 22, that hits. So
Yep.
8 damage.
Okay.
And then does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Okay, so that'll be 7 damage.
7 damage. The top wolf bites into the guy's leg, bringing him down, and then immediately goes through the throat, making short work of the penultimate thug.
Nice.
The other guy, taking bites at the arms, is still defending himself, bringing it to Richie.
Well, Lonnie needs a turn.
Dang it. Yes,
Well-
she does. It's Lonnie's turn now. Lonnie's turn.
Will my turn just have to be to move forward?
Yep.
Well, hold on. Let me see. I don't think I have anything. Nope. So Lonnie just needs to move forward.
I moved you forward your movement, and you're still off camera.
Yay!
Would you like to dash?
Sure.
There you go.
Yay. Okay. Thanks.
All right, now it's Richie.
All right. Richie's going to be kind of frothing at the mouth. But seeing there's only one left, he's probably not going to reveal himself just yet. He probably will make some gurgly noises, though, being angry.
Yes. Absolutely. It sounds like raspy breathing. You hear that periodically. That's Richie. All right, Corvin.
All right. Corvin is going to go ahead and use his bonus action to invoke his Frost Rune, which is just going to make him a little bit better at concentration, since it seems that Richie's actually complying and staying invisible. And I'm going to just keep concentration on that. And I have a 35 feet of movement. Does that actually get me on the screen at all?
It should get you onto the screen. There you go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, darn it. Just 10 feet short. I'm going to go ahead and dash forward and move another 35 feet. And that'll be me.
All right. Now completely terrified, this remaining thug, he's going to turn and run, screaming for help. Lonnie, your wolf gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, cool. Does it have an ally within 5 feet?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, well, poo. Hold on.
Does it miss?
Does 6 hit?
A 6 does not hit. He's going to use all of his movement. He is now running as fast as he can off the screen, and he's yelling for help. He's screaming, "Help, they're killing us.
What a nerd.
Help me, they're killing us." And he jumps the wire fence into the outskirts of the residential area, and he is running down the neighborhood street.
What a little merc.
I mean, they attacked us. And
Yeah.
we have no reason to be guilty.
Actions have consequences. So.
Yeah, I would agree. Also putting it at Mora's turn.
So, Maura, you get to decide if we pursue him.
consequences. Just me though, because I will just get one last throw in. So I'm going to scoot up so that I don't have to roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw my blades at him real fast.
6. It's still going to be at disadvantage. He just ran 60 feet away.
Okay. Nope, that makes sense. Okay.
And you're still 10, 20, 35 feet away from where he was. So he's 95 feet away from you.
Okay. I was going to say I can move 30 feet, but that makes sense. Well, I rolled a natural 20, so say bye, natural 20.
What's the range on your daggers?
60 feet.
That he's beyond your range.
Well, he's a poop.
He's 95 feet away from you. If your range is 60, then that you can't throw farther. You can't reach 95.
I run 30 feet to a wolf and I ride it the rest of the way. Just kidding. Okay, well, I can do nothing. And I turn to the crew and I go,
You do have cunning action as a bonus action.
I have what action?
Cunning
So you
action?
can-
That's-
Oh, I do have cunning. I've only ever used it for uncanny dodge.
So you can dash and then get into... That'll get you 30 feet closer. That will put you just outside of range.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
that's true.
So he's 90 feet away. Even if you dashed and ran another 30 feet, he would be at 65 feet, which is 5 feet outside your dagger range.
Okay, so I can't do disadvantage for it?
No.
Well,
You don't got a crossbow or nothing.
I have a short bow.
Could she borrow mine?
Well, the short bow's range should be better.
Should it? I thought it was 60. I don't know why. Short bow range. Just double checking what it is, guys. Sorry for the delay. Oh, it is range within 80 or 320
The 320 is the disadvantage.
disadvantage. So with
Yeah.
disadvantage for my short bow.
So if you dashed as a cunning action, then you would be able to use your short bow.
Guys, I've never
Without
used my
disadvantage.
short bow before in this game. Cool, I do that.
Okay. There you go. He is
Drum roll.
now within range.
I rolled 14.
It hits.
Huzzah! Short bow, 1d6.
Kobe just lobs an arrow into the air.
All right. It is. So I couldn't find my d6, so I'm just doing it on here. D6. Cool beans. Do I add anything? I don't think I add anything to that. I think it's a straight d6. 5.
5?
It'll be your dex.
Oh, I can't add my dex, and it's 9.
9.
9.
Ooh. Ho-ho. So he is running through this neighborhood streets, screaming, "Help! They're killing us! They're killing us!" And you pull back. You let your short bow, the I don't even know what it's called, the string on your bow, you can hear it twing as it lets that arrow fly. You've never shot this bow a single time in the past year. In as long as you've been in the mists, you have not used it once, and yet it seems like it's just a part of you that's just as natural as your psionic blades, because as that arrow sings through the air, following him, he's still screaming, "They're killing!" And then it silences him. The arrow goes through the back of his neck, out his mouth, and he falls into the pavement in the street.
And then I yell, "No, we're not!"
He lies.
Roll deception.
That's so funny. Okay. Deception. Hey, it's not bad. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, you're pretty sure that whoever is listening may have believed you over the guy who was just screaming and is now dead.
This stuff's pretty normal on this evening, you know? The screaming, the murdering. I love how you just pulled a Ramsey bolt and then just lobbed an arrow.
I can't believe it took out the exact number of hit points that he had left.
Yay! And that
I
concludes my
forgot
turn.
how tedious this part was.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna send it to you too, but I think I might get it for George for like Christmas or something. Don't tell him. But if I can find how much it is, it's one of those like it projects an image onto the grid,
Yeah, don't tell him.
Oh.
and it looks pretty cool. And you could like make maps of different like towns or like forests or
Yeah,
whatever.
don't tell him about that.
But keep it between us,
That'd
y'all.
be
Yeah.
such a cool surprise for him.
Just between all us girls. It's don't tell George.
I'm definitely not getting it for him. I rolled an 18. Did it work?
So, you guys may recognize this map from, I don't know, 3 years ago or something. I finally have an excuse to use it again. The problem is that it's medieval and not 1960s. So, reimagine it, please. The buildings that you are now coming across are rural homesteads that people are now kind of living in. So like it's the 1960s, but these were very clearly built in like the 1920s, 1910s. Being on the outskirts of town, it's very close to the farms and the fields where people can access them easily back in the day. And it's kind of now considered the more poorer region of town. So this big stone wall is actually just a wire fence that separates the residential area from the beginning of the fields. You guys hop that, and you are now. There's a street here, a residential street.
Dancing in the street.
And I'm just going to show you where this guy fell dead.
Cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's where he died.
Just walk around him.
You guys want to just walk around him?
Well, we're not taking him, are we?
Yeah.
And I don't think I want my arrow back.
I'm going to, as my cantrip, if it's all the same with you, can I use my dissolution cantrip on his corpse and just make it vanish?
They're killing us. Who? No one exists.
No body, no crime.
Yes. You can do that. Oops. So are you guys just walking in?
We never really came up with a plan. We got flipped, we fought, and now we're just kind of...
Yeah, you told
Well, I mean-
us we were jumping the fence.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were actually going to go towards the church to protect it, but that was apparently suspicious for some reason, even though we tried to do the same thing last year.
So I misunderstood, and I think by because I didn't hear church. I heard protect, and just some like background. Olsteen, ever since last year, has been kind of singing the song of we need to help him get to the church this year, and nobody's been listening to him. So when you said I thought we were protecting, the guy took it as, oh, he's actually protecting Sawtooth. This is a bad thing. We need to get him. He's been talking about it for a year, and he's doing it. So that is a thing that went misunderstood by not only me, because I didn't hear church, but also by the guy, because Olsteen has been trying to rally people for that. And that's why they attacked.
All right.
So Lonnie's cute child innocence didn't work?
No, it sure didn't.
Rude.
So, Ash, you're going to use disillusion on this corpse.
Yes, sir.
And it is going to crumble away. And as you look around to see if anybody else is around or anybody saw you, you look up and there stands in a second-story window the face of a terrified child.
Kill it.
Mara, take the shot. No, I'm just kidding.
Remember the last time we protected a child?
Shoot it. No.
Richie is with you guys. He is still invisible. You can hear his raspy breathing.
So annoying.
You just don't know exactly where it's coming from. Where do you guys go from here? Do you just continue down the street?
Do we know the child, or do I know the child?
You do not recognize the child.
Okay.
He seems younger than you would have been had you stayed here.
Okay. I vote we keep going.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just act, well, at least Corbin will act as if he's looking for Sawtooth.
All right.
Patrolling the streets while heading towards the church.
How far are we from
you
the
guys? You're on the outskirts of town. You're just at the edge. The church is in the middle of the town.
Oh.
So, Lonnie, you know that you actually have kind of a good long ways to go.
Okay.
And you're on foot.
Cool. With an old guy.
With two old guys, one of them being a dead guy. You have a robot. You have wolves. You have a guy that looks like he hasn't seen the sun in 15 years. And you.
So we can't fly in under the radar.
It would be pretty difficult.
Alrighty.
I personally think we go all in and just create as much chaos as possible.
What kind of chaos?
All the chaos.
All the chaos.
Just create all the chaos. That's me metagaming, but I think Ash would be suggesting that. And the more chaos that goes on in town, the less they're going to be focused on Sawtooth.
So we won't be able to move on too much tonight. We got a little bit of a late start, and some of us have to get ready for an early morning. So, just like she's typing into the chat right now. Yeah, I'm on top of it. So we will end here, but that means you guys have a week to figure out what the plan of action is, because it's you guys against a whole town.
Bring it on.
Bring
How
it on.
tall are most
says
of these
Jordan.
houses, and what material are they?
2 stories, mostly made of wood, like wood paneling.
Good to know. Nothing overly sturdy. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wondering.
That's not worrisome at all, but that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Thank you for joining us in our super special Halloween episode that's not an episode. It's going to be like 3 to 12, depending on what we all decide to do in the next games. Please join us again next week for more of this. Have a great night.